Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Thorgon 111, and welcome back to Terraria 1.4 Master Mode. I have done some work off-camera, quote-unquote off-camera, some of it's off-camera. We'll check that out in just a second. But if we open up the Bestiary, you will discover that I now have all of the squirrels and all of the rabbits. And I would like to show you how I did that. It was actually pretty simple. Basically, we come down here. I added a third NPC here, so we've got the merchant, the cyborg, and the cat all sitting down here. And I also, as you might be able to see, lit up kind of the area down here and kind of closed it off. But look, just right here, here's a Sapphire Bunny. Basically just walking back and forth in this area a few times, like you get a bunch of these guys spawning. There's some goldfish over here as well, which are also friendly critters. But basically, if you have 3 NPCs near an area, then you're likely to get some friendly critter spawns. And so I'm just curious if we hang out here for another second, if I'll see any others. But yeah, okay, there's another one. And with the golden bug net, I can actually capture them through the floor. So there's an amber bunny. So that was pretty straightforward to do. It only took a few minutes once I moved the NPCs and lit the area up so that it was easier to find them. And I also just started stacking all the extra ones in here. Eventually I might make a display case for all of them, but I didn't feel like building terrariums for all of them, so I've done that. That guy was just eating a nut. They have a crazy squirrel animation. Yeah, look, they eat nuts. Huh. I don't think I ever noticed that before. They probably do that when they're just walking around as normal squirrels too, and I haven't really paid much attention to them. But now that I'm calling it out, we're seeing it. Okay, so another thing I did is I looked in the Bestiary for enemies that I hadn't yet fought. One was a Martian probe, and so I went and killed a Martian probe and avoided a Martian invasion. So that was easy to do off camera. Another one that I did get a clip of on camera, that in fact you're probably watching right now if I'm editing this video correctly, is a corrupt mimic. And so that was easy. I just went into the underground corruption and started chopping out a place or whatever, and eventually found a corrupt mimic. And at this point I'm strong enough that he was pretty easy to kill. And so I killed that guy to get him in my bestiary, and he dropped chain guillotines, which are these things. It's basically kind of like the chain knife, but it's hold to attack and much faster and stronger. Still, it's only 54 melee damage, so it's still kind of beyond, or we're beyond being able to use it, I think, but I wanted to show that off. I also, at some point, I'm not sure exactly when, I was near kind of like the underground desert, I think. Jin's Curse. Jin's Curse is vanity item, grants slow fall in exchange for your feet. And so I imagine it makes you like a floating genie. Oh, it says it's a vanity item. Does it go on your foot slot? Yeah. Got it. So I should put it in the foot vanity slot is what we're saying. Okay. And so now I don't have feet, and it doesn't actually give you slow fall, because it's just a vanity item. Well, I guess if I wore it as a real item, hold on. If I were to do this. Oh, it does give you slow fall. All right. So it's a vanity item that can actually give you a capability, but it replaces your feet. All right. So that's what that is. So I got that somewhere, I think, in the underground desert, possibly corrupt desert. I'm not exactly sure. And then finally, the desert key. So I had been trying to farm the desert key off camera a few times over the last few days, just over here in this arena that I think I've showed off before, and was not having much success. And while I was out here doing it again, there was a solar eclipse. And so I fought a bunch of Eclipse enemies. And once again, it's probably the case that I've edited in some clips of me fighting Eclipse enemies down here. But I had gotten so much loot during the solar eclipse that even my void vault had filled up. And so I didn't manage to pick it all up. And then at one point I go running by to pick up all the rest of the loot after I'd emptied out some of my loot, and I picked up the desert key. And I didn't even realize that I picked it up until later, when I was coming back over here just to hang the extra banners that I got from the solar eclipse, and then all of a sudden I looked in my inventory and there was the desert key. So I am super stoked to go check out what that actually unlocks in the dungeon. So let's do that together, because I have no idea what this item is. I've managed to be unspoiled. Oops, that's not where I want to go. And I have a better way to get to the dungeon now, which is I moved my cavern pylon over here, and I moved my hallow pylon here, and there's no longer a pylon here now that we have that demon whelk or whatever it was. But this cavern pylon takes me almost right to the dungeon. And remind me, once I go into the dungeon, I have to go down a bit in order to get to where the desert key is. So let's head down there together. The dungeon is still quite scary, actually. I almost wonder if I should buff. But we'll try not buffing, and we'll try just avoiding bad guys. Because the desert key area is right here. Great. Oh gosh. Alright, heal. Buff. And let's kill a couple of bone lees and possibly some other guys. Yeah. Just opening this chest will be a trial. Alright, killed those guys. There's another guy. He's not getting there right now. Open, unlock, pick up the chest, and let's get out of here. This was not my current business. Fighting guys in the dungeon. I did some fighting guys in the dungeon off camera as well. Just to make sure that we have plenty of ectoplasm for future Halloween and Frost Moon events. Okay, but we got the desert chest. It looks beautiful. We just got another black belt from one of those guys, and we got the Keen Desert Tiger Staff. 34 summon damage. Summons a white tiger to fight for you. Okay, definitely got to check this out. It did not occur to me that it might be a summoning weapon. So let's get the Morning Star back out, and let's cancel the Deadly Spheres. Alright, White Tiger, huh? Oh, he's cute! Hi, Desert White Tiger. Alright, let's go bring him to where there's some enemies. Actually, enemies don't spawn in this desert very much. I have found... Oh, wow, he flies in a little ball like that. That's great. There we go. Oh, he's fast to go attack guys. 34 summon damage. This is 59. But he is fast, and I think he travels farther to go try to aggro bad guys than the spheres do. Because if there's something just like on the edge of the screen, sometimes the spheres don't go find it. I'm wondering how much DPS. Let's turn on the DPS meter, actually. And we're going to see what one white tiger can do. Okay. He's got a flying enemy, which is probably not his strong suit. Alright, so he was dealing like 150 damage, 80 damage, 120 damage. Yeah, he's hitting a guy in the skies. That's not great. Let's go. There's a mummy on the ground over here. I can hear him. 132, 126. Obviously, we can reforge him as well. And where's the other mummy that I'm hearing? Oh, there must be a cave in here. That's no wonder I haven't been getting spawned. There must be a cave in there. That's been spawning some mummies, I think. Because I definitely heard a mummy to the right and then didn't see him. But yeah, he went after that guy like almost off the edge of the screen. And in contrast, if I unsummon him, Desert Tiger, I don't think the Deadly Spheres, like if we can just see a vulture on the edge of the screen, I don't think the Deadly Sphere is going to go after it. Let me see if I can find a vulture on the edge of the screen. Of course, now that I'm going to ask for one, I'm never going to see a vulture again. There we go. So yeah, look, I'm this close. The sphere doesn't even go after him. I'm this close. The sphere doesn't go after him. Whereas the tiger, boom, immediately sees him and goes after him. Okay, so we're going to reforge that and try that out. Okay, I do have the discount card equipped. So let's reforge this guy. Obviously, we want Ruthless is the ideal one. And how much is it costing? 24 gold, and I have 33 platinum. So I could do this hundreds of times, literally. So, yeah, let's go after good stuff. Deadly is just 9% damage. Demonic is 15% damage, which is currently what I have on that. But I'm pretty sure Ruthless will be better. So let's go all out. There we go, Ruthless, 18% damage. So now that does 40 summon damage. Still much less than the 59 that this does, but now I want to try out some real DPS tests. I just realized something. I can't seem to summon a second one of these guys. So, what's up with that? Summons a white tiger to fight for you. Can I summon 2 deadly spheres and the tiger? I see 1 deadly sphere in the tiger. And if I get rid of the deadly spheres... Desert tiger... Deadly sphere... If I try to summon a second tiger... It just kills that one and resummons 1. 150th Ice Slime! It's about time. Yeah, but I could summon 2 deadly spheres... So does this one cost more than... So yeah, there's 2 deadly spheres right now. So does this cost more than 1 summon slot? Or can you only ever just have 1? I'm not even sure exactly how to test this out right now. I might go check the wiki on it, actually. Alright, I'm glad I checked the wiki because this is not something I would have figured out on my own. It's like the Staff of the Frost Hydra. He gets more and more powerful the more of him you summon, even though there's only one. Or I said the Staff of the Frost Hydra. The Stardust Dragon. And so, I summoned him 2 times now. Apparently he can be like summoned up to 9 times, and every 3 times he gets bigger, so he looks like a baby tiger now, and he would get bigger and bigger later on. But let's see what kind of DPS he's dealing right now. So yeah, 288 there to that ice slime. Let's let him fight somebody else. Okay, here's another ice slime or 2. And yeah, 293, so kind of similar numbers. Oh, except for I still have a deadly sphere, so that's just one of them. Hold on. So I still haven't even done this right. This test is hard to do. Okay, deadly sphere, go away. Second tiger become available. So now he's a 2-power tiger. And so now let's see what he does to an ice slime, for example. 447. Okay, there we go. That one he only did 287, so he didn't pounce on it quite as fast. 305, I guess he got a crit possibly on one of those guys. And does it say anything up here? It just says Desert Tiger, the tiger will fight for you. So there isn't kind of another... Let me turn on the water candle so we get some more guys to attack. Alright, so he's doing, yeah, kind of like mid to upper 300s. And then if I get rid of him, and instead have 2 deadly spheres, yeah, they're doing more DPS. So I think unless I get more summons, the Deadly Tiger's not going to be that great, but I wonder if... Oh, now I wonder if I want to put on Spooky Armor all of a sudden. Okay, that just became a possibility. Right. Yes, let me try that. So, the Spooky Armor has tons less defense, but lets you get many more minions. What did I do with Spooky Wood currently? It is sitting right here, and I think I have enough of it already that I could craft a full Spooky Armor set out of it. Remind me where I do that. Crafting. Spooky Wood. It turns into... at a workbench. These 3 armor pieces and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I do have enough. Alright, so at a workbench, I could craft an entire set of Spooky Armor. Oops. And if I were to wear this, my defense goes way down to 67. But now, if I get rid of the Deadly Sphere, there we go, and summon the White Tiger a whole bunch. How many maximum minions do I have? I'm Bewitched, so that's 2. And then that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So I should be able to get 6 minions just wearing this suit. Yeah, so we're gonna try this. So let's go over here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. He got bigger. 5, 6. And now, okay, he just dealt 512 to that green slime. 1496. Okay, this guy, there we go, 1374. Okay, we found a DPS machine. But it requires me to wear the spooky armor and completely change my build. Oh, and I should get the summoner emblem then? Yeah, I would have to completely change what I'm doing. I have that currently actually in the safe. I don't remember if I ever reforged it. It is currently angry. That's actually pretty good. So if I put that on, his DPS should get even bigger. I think they changed it so you don't have to like resummon your guys for them to get the new bonuses. So we should have 15% extra summon damage now. But now it feels like he's doing less all of a sudden. For reasons. Just in case it's not true, let me get rid of this and summon him 6 more times. Where did he go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll even try a 7th one, even though I don't think he can do it. Okay, and then let's see if he can get a cluster of 2 enemies to go attack. And does he deal splash damage? I might be able to tell if we can get a, if we can get him to run into one of these penguins. Yes. Okay, so he does, I think he wasn't attacking the penguin, he was just dealing nearby splash damage from running into it. So, in a big cluster of enemies, like during the pumpkin moon, can I get a big cluster of enemies, possibly? If I fly all the way up here, and like hang out for a bit, and then get like 4 zombies stacked up down below. Okay, he's going after this guy first. Okay, now let's watch. It does seem like he's hitting them individually. So, yeah, it's going to require some experimentation, but this could be fun to play around with. Alright. This will probably go poorly, but I have to try this out. So if I put on the spooky armor, it occurred to me, oh, meteorite has landed. I also have the papyrus scarab and the necromantic scroll, which I'm going to trade out for this and this right now. Let me make sure I favored all these. If we try Pumpkin Moon this way, so basically now I need to super summon this tiger. And he's going to get nice and big, and actually I can even get one better than that, because let's also go ahead and take an endurance potion, because I'm going to need it. Where is my summoning potion? There we go, summoning potion. And then I can make the tiger even bigger. Okay, so now he can deal a bunch of damage. And yeah, let's just see, this is going to go nutso, probably. Let's just see what it's like if I try to do a pumpkin moon like this. So let's get this out, this out, this out. And he's doing like 3,000 damage, or DPS, or at least all of my stuff together is. So that seems good. But yeah, the first waves are always easy. Let's do some of that. Alright, 5,000 DPS I'm seeing. That seems like good numbers. Alright. What's 5,000 DPS among friends? Alright, let's throw another rainbow out there. And just kind of see how this goes. But I have 59 defense, oh my gosh. Did I buff? I didn't buff with my other stuff. Iron Skin and Regen, those are going to be necessary. I do not need this water candle up right now. I don't even know if it has any function. During the moon events, yikes, okay. Can't take damage. Damage equals bad. So we must avoid all the damage from these guys. I would like to get my rainbow gun back out there. So I am going to try to get out there and do that. Oh boy. Okay, that might have been a mistake. Heal. Alright, 4,000 DPS though. And, we're going through the Morning Woods pretty quickly in any case. We're into Wave 8 already? What happened to the pumpkin? Doesn't he start in Wave 7? Do we not have any pumpkins? Are we just dealing enough damage down there that guys are getting things ripped up? I don't know. Not unhappy. Alright. Okay, here comes a pumpkin. I'm gonna have to fly around to deal with him. Let's turn off the mini-map so that we can see the whole screen. And yeah, this guy could easily wreck me. Oh, my wolf is trying to come up here and do stuff. He's not going to succeed, it seems like, and it seems like I'm probably likely to die. Oh, it's too bad the Fallen Star didn't hit that guy. That would have been great. Oh, gosh. Alright, damage coming in from all over the place. I would like to try to kill a pumpkin. That would be great. I can't afford to have you guys down here. There are probably some hearts somewhere in the arena. Are they gettable? There's one. Alright, I picked up a heart. Fantastic. There's a heart. There's a heart. That's not bad. But yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to kill pumpkins this way, so let's maybe try to focus on... Okay, yeah, and the tiger's staying too close to me. Try to focus on guys down here. Heal. Okay. Still alive. I might be able to get the pumpkins somehow. I'm not sure how, though. Yeah, he's going to kill me here in just a moment. Do I need to visit the nurse? Yes. Alright, so sadly, we come back over here. Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. Come back over here. There we go. Oh, and this pumpkin is still here. Okay, so I can continue to do work on him. I wonder if I bring the pumpkin down to where the tiger can jump on his face. Yeah, okay, tiger's jumping on his face. For at least a little bit there. Ah, darn it. Can I stay alive? I would need to not take a hit for 20 more seconds. Yeah, that would be the rest of the event. So let's try to do it. I managed to miss getting the fallen star to fall on his head again. Oh gosh, we're about to die. Oh boy. There's some hearts here, I'd like them. And I'd like to kill this pumpkin. Darn it, couldn't do it. Alright, and that's the end of the event. Let me go pick up the loot from that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This guy seems a little underpowered. I guess if you're a summoner, it's definitely a necessary weapon that you'd want to get along the progression. And I should also mention that, like, obviously, like, I haven't been doing it. Like, I could just push forward into the moon events. The moon events are a war of attrition. And so even if you lose, like, you just, you know, you can take a bunch of deaths, die over and over again, and eventually you'll get a whole bunch of good loot, and everything will be fine. Let's go ahead and put the beetle armor back on. And let's summon my deadly spheres again, if I can find them. Here they are. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to kind of go straight forward through the progression rather than just skipping to the endgame content and all the good stuff that you get from the lunar pillars. Yeah, the only time I really rushed through this was basically the start of hard mode to Plantera, because I don't like the corruption spreading, and I don't like dealing with it by digging stuff out or by using a ton of Contaminator and stuff like that. So that was the one part of the playthrough that I kind of rushed. But the rest of it I've been kind of taking my time and trying to go through kind of all the bits of the progression and see what I could do. And so I'm trying to do that here as well before we go to the lunar events, which are kind of the real endgamey stuff. Okay, but we did get some banners. We got some other stuff. That stuff go in the Void Vault, it did. Yeah, oh, and I need to put these back on. Oh, and then, okay, like, there's so many things going on. That goes there, and this goes here, normally. I picked up a lava charm. When I was going to get that corrupt mimic, I forgot to say that at the beginning. I was just digging in a new section of the underground corruption over here, and there was a gold chest, and it had a lava charm in it. And so we're closer to getting the awesome Terrarian boots that I don't remember all the details of, but I remember they require the lava waders. But yeah, what did we pick up? We picked up some more banners, we picked up another necromantic scroll, and some more vanity items. Spooky twig is a material for what? I don't remember off the top of my head. Wings, spooky wings. I have a feeling they're not going to be as good as the festive wings, but I don't know that we've made spooky wings. Is that true? It would be a movement accessory. I made the broken bat wing, right, into bat wings, but I don't think I made spooky wings. Yeah, I did not. So let's go ahead and craft them really quick, just to see how they compare. So I should have wyvern bits in here. Yeah, spooky wings. And so once again, if I stand here with my festive wings, I get all the way up to, looked like halfway between that torch and the top. And with the spooky wings, yeah, they're pretty similar. Do I notice any differences in the acceleration? I guess I could put on my depth meter to know for sure. Let's turn off the damage per second and put on my depth meter. So I got up to 408 with the spooky wings, and I was trying to pay attention to the acceleration there. And I get up to 408 with these wings. Okay, so they seem like equivalent wings, and I didn't notice a speed difference either. I like the look of these more than the spooky wings, and I've already reforged these to warding. So I'm going to keep it on with the festive wings. But that was something else we just got there. I'll go ahead and put the banners up, put some other stuff away, and I have no idea where I am in an episode. So with the time we have left, I want to look through the Bestiary a little bit more. I'd forgotten, probably seen this before, but basically it shows you the ones that are missing at the end of the list. So 25, I'm pretty sure is in the NPCs, and I think that's Santa Claus. 39, 40, 68, 90. 39, 40, 68, 90. Let's figure out what those are. Yeah, 25 is definitely Santa Claus. 39, 40 implies that there's some critters in some biome. That's ocean. It might be like more, is there like a gold? Actually, yeah, there's a gold squirrel. How have I never seen a gold squirrel? Interesting. And I'm not sure what else would be here. Maybe there's a gold turtle that you can get in the ocean, possibly? Not sure. What did I say? 68 and then 90? 68. Maggot, mouse, gold mouse. So there's some other tiny critter. I think I looked at this again recently. And then 90, scorpion and pupfish. So there's something else. Maybe there's a gold scorpion that you can get in the desert. I haven't spent enough time hanging out in the desert near NPCs to try to get all the critters there. And then I remember there was a section in the Blood Moon. Yeah, here's the Blood Moon stuff. Where does it begin? I guess Blood Moon starts with these guys, maybe? So yeah, 141 to 145. We've got Corrupt Bunny, and we got all these Blood Moon enemies and these various things. And then there's another thing missing here between Corrupt Goldfish and Dribbler. And so I was thinking there's probably like biome-specific Blood Moon stuff, and I actually off-camera spent some time during a Blood Moon at the ocean and didn't find anything. And I've spent some time on a Blood Moon during the desert. I don't know that I've done it at the jungle, and so I guess I could just sleep until nighttime and make it a Blood Moon using one of the Blood Moon summoning items, and we can go over to the jungle and see if there's anything over there. That could be an interesting way to try to finish things off and find a new mob. Okay, but it's about to turn nighttime, and it's not a Blood Moon on its own, so I think I can use this. Never used one of those before, but it says the Blood Moon is rising. Let's go to the jungle. There's some NPCs over here, so I should probably get away from the NPCs. Should probably do basic buffs, because who knows what we're going to get. Oh, right, I've got this place. This could actually be good. I was setting this up as a pillar destination. But we could fight bad guys out here. Alright, so let's just hang out in the jungle for a little bit and see who we got. Alright, there's an Arapaima swimming in the water below me, and that's kind of inconvenient, so let's go ahead and open up a spot where I can throw a yo-yo in there. Giant flying fox, these are all enemies we've seen before. Tortoise. Ooh, there's a gold frog. Don't you dare. Giant tortoise. And where's my bug net? There it is. Boom, gold frog. Okay. That's the one thing I think I was missing. Oh gosh, the clown. We're almost dead. The clown is so bad. Okay, well that's good. There's an anglerfish. I don't think I had the gold frog before. Can't remember for sure. So that's at least a new critter, but it seems like there's no enemies. I wonder... I could try, like, the Blood Moon fishing. I don't think it was biome specific, but I could try fishing in the jungle during the Blood Moon. I guess I could try that, just in case there's somebody else along those lines. Alright, just on the off chance that it's something related to jungle fishing, I'm going to do some fishing here. If there's a boss, we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, okay, so I just got the Wandering Eye, and I'd gotten the Zombie Merman again, so it seems like it's the same kind of blood fishing everywhere else. The fact that we're in a jungle biome doesn't change the mini-bosses that you can fish up, so far as I can tell. So, where else could I go? I guess I could go to the underworld. Let me try that. Maybe during a blood moon, there's something special down there. Yeah, I've been down in the underworld for a little bit, and I'm not seeing anybody out of the ordinary, so I don't think there's anything. Got another hot dog. Anything special down here? So, yeah. Some of these enemies in the Bestiary are going to be hard to find. But I'll figure it out eventually. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Terraria 1.4 Master Mode. For now, bye-bye.